Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for sharing your energy, your presence, your love with me. As it says on my shirt, spread love. That's what we're here for, and I appreciate y'all accompanying me on this mission. And today I got a confession for y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. There's really one reason why I won't and I don't want to go fully alkaline, plant-based Dr. Sebi Electric Foods Diet. And that's because I'm addicted to chocolate, y'all. There you go. I said it. I'm addicted to chocolate. I eat chocolate damn near every day. Back in the day, it was funny because I was trying to go healthier and they were telling me chocolate was so bad for you. So I'm like, yo, let me eat these double chocolate muffins from Costco. And I was like eating them every day with some milk and some chocolate muffins. And I was like, yo, I'm eating healthy. That's how I was back in the day. But, since then, it's like I've been seeking help. At first, I went to go try carob powder and these carob chocolate replacements. How dare you call that chocolate? And needless to say, that didn't work out so well. I don't know who even thought of that. And, I even tried getting help through counseling.
Mr. Pierre, can you tell me, when was the last time that you consumed cacao?
Not for a while.
And
what can I say? It didn't work. So I decided to go into my body and really tune in to figure out why am I so keen on having this in my body? Why do I love chocolate so much? Why do I crave it? And it came down to two reasons why I figured out why I love it. And one, it makes me happy. And two, it makes me healthy. Shout out to Steph Yu. And I'll go into more details after the video of why it does this, but I just realized that it's not chocolate that's bad. It's not cacao that's actually bad for you. What it is one is how they process the cacao is horrible. They just take all of the good stuff out of the cacao, and number two, they usually put some of the worst things in with chocolate: milk, sugar, soy, so a bunch of things that we don't even want to have in our bodies. So without further ado, I'll go into why I love chocolate so much later, but I'm gonna get into this St. Lucian recipe of cocoa tea, which is one of my favorite ways to incorporate chocolate into my life in a way that fills me with joy. Because remember, that's the number one key. Do things that fill you with joy. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. So here's the cacao stick, and this is basically just ground up cacao beans that my family made for me from their cacao beans that they have on their land. So this is a blessing, and we're just gonna cut off a bit of this and put it directly into the water. What we want is dough that doesn't stick to the hand, so it's easily broken apart, and when you squeeze a new part, it doesn't stick to the hand. So this cocoa tea is legendary for one main reason: is these dumplings. I'm gonna show y'all. So how I was taught to do it is you roll this dough out. So you don't really need to roll, you can just squeeze it, make it nice and long like this. So you take a piece and you see how it's not sticking? Lovely. You make it nice and long like this, and then you can just flatten it out there, and then get you a knife, and then you can just start to slice the dumpling pieces. And depending on how you want it, we can make it thicker, you can make it thinner, all up to your liking. I like them a little thick. is spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love. This cacao makes you feel loving, yo. I'm telling y'all. There's a reason why they call it the food of the gods.
Sweet though.
Of course. So there you have it. We got my favorite breakfast. This is the cacao tea, the St. Lucian recipe, the high grade healing recipe. This right here is full of the goodness that is in cacao, or the food of the gods. And what I was saying before, how it makes me happy and healthy, it makes me happy because there's certain neurotransmitters in here. There's phenylethylamine, something like that. And there's also tryptophan, and tryptophan turns into serotonin and melatonin down the road. You know, makes us a little bit happy. You know, makes us feeling good. So this is all what's in cacao, and it's such a blessing because you know this is one of the best tasting foods on the planet. And when you look at the dark color of cacao, it's actually purple, the original bean. That's because it's the #1 of most antioxidants of all foods on the planet. So it's antioxidant from these flavonoids, that purple color. That's the high grade healing. Not to mention it's high in iron, not to mention it's high in magnesium, not to mention it's high in calcium. So it's just building up your body and just building up your structure. So making you firm, making you solid, recovering from workouts better, you know, being stronger during your workouts throughout your day, more sustained energy, more relaxed with the magnesium. Just a beautiful balance of things in here. Add the Irish moss, add the adaptogenic dumplings. You know, this is such a blessing for breakfast. And, you know, I'm just grateful because I get to feed my addiction. I love my chocolate. And I get to do it in a way that I feel is satisfying my goal of being at the top level performance, and to fuel my physical endeavors and also my mental and my spiritual endeavors. So it all works out, and it's a blessing. Let's get to trying it. I already know it tastes amazing. I have this so much, but let's go. It takes me a trip, like it takes you on a trip back home, back to St. Lucia, in between the trees, just the palm trees is just flowing. I see the coconuts over there. This is like my childhood right here. I loved having this as a child. And you know, every time I have it, it's amazing. And these dumplings though, these dumplings were something that I learned when I went to see my cousin. No one really makes them like this. So this is a special ting right here. Y'all gotta see. Just so blessed. So the whole point of this video is that a lot of us have these cravings, a lot of us have these things that we call addictions, these things that we love, and it's not necessarily saying that we have to cut this thing out of our lives. And we don't have to go all or nothing. We can find a way to incorporate these different items into our life that's going to fuel our lifestyle, that's gonna elevate us, that's gonna take us to that next level. So this is just how I do it. I'm gonna show y'all plenty other ways that I eat chocolate, because I eat it every day. I'm an addict for real. So, you know, if you really love something, you don't have to give it up. You know, find ways that you can incorporate it into your lifestyle, and just watch how you're enjoying your live it, not your die eat. You know, we live and eat, not die eat. So watch how you can enjoy this lifestyle that you're embarking on. All right, y'all, so thank you for tuning in. Always a blessing to be here with y'all. I'm gonna finish this cocoa tea with the Empress. She's over here filming. Thank you, thank you. Over here filming for me. We're gonna go, I'm actually using her cup. But yeah, so I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Give thanks for tuning in again. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you're not already, and just let me know if you want any content, anything y'all want to know more about, and I got you. All right, much love. Ja Rastafaro.